banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of it.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. In motion left goes a tight end. Edwards now on first and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a second and 4. Now Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Throwing is Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here we go.
Now a second and 10.
11 MT, hey. 11 MT tight. 11 mighty. 11.
Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. They coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
Guys, 11, 11.
Now Burrow going to change things up. On first down, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. Catch is made here by Herb Smith Jr. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Here we go.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right. To Mixon on the check down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
On third down, Burrow. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. They're going to try and throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
6-0 our score after 1. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's Jackson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Third down, it's Hill. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down with ease as he'll wind up getting 9 there on 4th and 5.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. It's Edwards again. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one on target, and it adds to this first-half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down.
Here we go.
Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 76 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Jackson completes it to Aguilar. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To throw is Jackson. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Edwards. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short the first by a few yards. Calling a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running left is Edwards. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Sliding out of the pocket. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And Jackson throwing once more. That's caught at the 3. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Edwards. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. Once more, Edwards. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add to their 4th quarter lead. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now Burrow changing things up here. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 68 yards. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead, it's down to just 1 score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down not coming up. The Ravens send their punt around now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here's Jones on the return. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Now this throw caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watched our drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Gun. Got. 11 MT. 11 MT. Mighty.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
11 coming.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Here we go. Get in the huddle.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
On 1, ready?
2nd down, 8 yards to go. To throw, Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. From the gun to give to Mixon. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing, Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Burrow. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8, and defensively they'll say you can have that.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle.